What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Melissa.
It's your boy G Glow.
And today we will be answering the questions that were asked on TikTok. And so there's like about 16, 17 questions. And there was some that we skipped because they were asked multiple times. And then there was some that I just don't feel like need to be answered. And so we're going to try our best to answer the questions.
And hopefully the question that we do answer, they answered the question that we didn't want to answer, but we just thought they were like kind of, like, I ain't gonna say dumb, they were just, because I know like it's a question that y'all asking because y'all are curious. It's just the way y'all say it, just the way like ain't no need to even go towards that way because, you know, so hopefully the question that we do answer you guys' question.
Right, because yeah, a lot of times like if we were to answer that, it's gonna just bring negativity and just arguments and stuff. And so,
yeah, so we ain't none of that. So let's just go ahead and jump with the questions.
First question that everybody asked is, how old is Honesty? You want to answer it, babe?
She's 1. She just turned 1 January 10th.
The second question is, how does she take a bath? But she's so pretty. So you can give her an actual bath. Like you can put her in a baby tub and then you just wash her up same way. You just gotta make sure you don't get her trach wet.
Yeah. Or we will have to change it and all that.
You then gotta change the trach tie and stuff. That's something that we will teach you guys along the way.
Yeah. We just put her in her little tub thing, then we just wash her up.
Or sometimes we even just do a bed wash up and just wash her up in the bed.
But we do that just like, we do that basically every day, almost every day. Like the bath, but we take her a bath like a lot. I don't even know how many times.
I feel like we do like every other day or every 2 days. But we make sure we wash her up because she
we don't just count that bath, that little wipe up as no bath.
Yeah, it's just a wash up, quick wash up. And then it says, when are you due with your next baby? So I'm due August 5th, and that's coming up here pretty soon.
Yep.
And then
I know y'all probably wanna we're gonna be doing a lot more vlogs with like stuff that we getting for the baby boy, and like, you know, we're gonna end up decorating his room and all that, and yeah, you know, just stuff like that, showing you all the stuff we got him so far. So
yes, I can't wait till we do a video like that.
Yeah.
What causes a placenta to disconnect? It can just happen to a lot of women, and then also it could be from like a car accident, any type of, like if you fall, like bad. But like, I know mine was out of nowhere because like it just happened out of nowhere, and I was fine my whole 8 months, and then at 9 months, something happened.
Yeah.
What are you doing to the baby when you do the vest treatment?
Vest treatment. Basically, that vest treatment that we're doing is basically like, because she has a lot of secretions and boogers because she can't cough on her own. So basically, that treatment that's shaking her chest is just shaking all the secretions and boogers out. So then when we suction her, it's easier for it to come out, you know. So it's basically just shaking it all together and having it come up so then she can cough it up. So it's basically just helping her cough, you know. That's why it's shaking her, you know what I mean? So that's basically what it's helping for. So then so then all them boogers, so her airway can get clear, so then she's breathing better.
Yeah, also preventing her from getting like pneumonia, just any sickness, because if that stuff if it just is down there, then that's how she can get sick. And so it's not harming her. It's done 3 times a day, and she's on a monitor when she's getting it done.
Yeah.
Would you name your twins Queenston and Kingston? I'm sorry, but I don't like those names.
Queenston and Kingston. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I would, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't really like those names. Does she have to get her medicine once a day or at a specific time? Yes, she gets her medicine 3 times a day.
Yeah. I mean, if we're late, I mean, if she's like a couple minutes late, ain't no big deal. As long as she gets it, that's all that matters. As long as she gets her medicine that she need to take in the morning, afternoon, and night, then that's all that matters.
Yes. A lot of these questions I wish we could prevent from answering because a lot of them are about honesty, and we kind of wanted to do a big video on honesty, but a lot of the questions are mostly on honesty.
When we say get us 1,000, then we'll let it know. Yeah. So that's why we're gonna answer the questions, but it's not like we're dodging one of the questions because we want to like tell you guys a whole giggle. Like when we get to that 1,000 subscribers, it's not that. It's just that like I said, like most of the questions that we are answering right now, they're gonna lead in like giving you like basically answering your question that you guys want to ask. So
you guys know a little bit about her.
And we just wanted to answer those questions too because they've been on our TikTok for so long. So I said we might as well just make a video on YouTube and just answer all the questions. And either way, if your questions are not answered, like which we're trying to, like with the question that we are answering, either way, we're gonna tell you guys, like I said, get us to 1,000 subscribers, and we're gonna tell the whole life story, honesty, from like what happened from what. And I know as soon as that happens, then a lot of you guys' questions will be more clear. So
yes. What does your daughter have? So just briefly, I'm just gonna say, if you look up HIE, what is HIE? It's gonna give you the definition and like what each word means. I can't pronounce it, so I don't even want to try. But it's just it's a brain injury caused from birth, like I said, because my placenta disconnected from her.
So basically, like not enough oxygen went to her brain, so then she lost like a lot of oxygen that was supposed to go to her brain. So it's like when it happened, we were lost for words too. We didn't know what happened. Even till this day, like when we were asking doctors like what caused it, they said they don't know, but we know it had to been, it had to been something. I don't know if I don't know, to be honest. So
I don't know either. I still ask myself
and that's something like I know, and that's something I also will talk more about whenever we speak about her life story. So that's something more we'll explain better. So if y'all want to hear it, if y'all want to know, like I said, get us that 1K, then you feel me, to subscribers, then that's when we're gonna really start taking off.
How is your baby doing? And I hope she feels better. She's doing good, and it's not that she doesn't feel good. Like, it's just she does have stuff that she's gonna need help with, but I feel like she's perfectly fine. She's not in any type of uncomfortable or just in pain. Like, she's okay. It's just she has difficulties and just she's not different from everybody else, but like she has her own situations and just something that not everyone has. So she's perfect the way she is.
Yeah. And like we said, like no matter whatever she got to go through with her parents, so whatever she go through, we're gonna go through with her like we've been doing. So as parents should. So
that's why I feel like a lot of people don't understand because they're not the parent of the kid.
And I always see like a lot of negative comments on there, this and that. It's just like I don't even be trying to feed into all the negativity, because it's just like, like at the end of the day, it's like me arguing with you guys. That's not making nothing better. That's just stressing us more out. We gotta take care of our baby. We know what's going on with her. We know she's good. You feel me? But like whatever all the negativity they gotta say, that's on them, and like, you feel me? Whatever they want to say, whatever they gonna say, whatever. But I know if that was them in our shoes, they will understand like what they're doing is not right. So what they're doing is petty. So but we ain't gonna get into all that.
And then it says, will honesty ever get better? I'm just curious. Like, hopefully as time comes, because it's a brain injury. And so you just basically have to teach her how to do a lot of stuff that, like, say, another 1-year-old would be able to do. So, like, we basically have to do physical therapy to get her to be able to move those muscles, be able to get up and try. And so we're just praying that she will be able to. Yeah. And that she will get better. Will she have the tubes for the rest of her life?
Meaning the trach?
The trach and the...
I
guess because they see everything when I've, like, do videos with her.
What tube, though?
I think they're talking about, like, the trach tube and then the feeding tube.
The feeding tube, I think, like we said, we don't know, because we don't know, like we can't tell how she's going to be, like, from, like, let's say 4 or 5 years from now. We don't know how she's going to be, so we don't know if she's on still need the G tube, but I know for sure about the trach. I feel like, because I know the doctors, they had told us it's possible for her to come off it, and we see that she's probably able to come off it, because, like, she's doing really good with it. Because I remember if you guys watched our last vlog, when we went to her birthday party, we had ran out of oxygen, and she was doing good the whole time without no oxygen, so I just feel like she will be able to come off the trach, and if she ever is able to come off the trach, you guys will know, because we will make a video and everything.
And like the doctor said, like, he actually thinks that she would too, because she's not on, like, a ventilator. She never had to be on the ventilator.
Yeah. That's another good thing too. Like, and whenever she went home, she didn't need to be on no ventilator. Most kids... She's
barely on oxygen.
Yeah, most kids with trachs go home with a ventilator. They didn't even have to even think about even giving her the ventilator. So that's why I know, like, she's gonna be able to come off that for sure.
And the ventilator is a thing that actually breathes for you. Like, it's doing all the breathing. And her feeding tube, I feel like, we don't know right now. Like, she does do stuff, like, she'll suck on stuff. It's just we have to get her to learn how to actually swallow it, and so it doesn't go down into her lungs.
Right.
How do you wash her hair? That's kind of difficult. Like, we can't wash her hair actually in the bath, because then it'll get her trach ties wet. And so either me or Gloria will hold her.
Yeah, we'll basically just put her, like, over, like, the sink or the like a tub, or like a little basket tub. We'll have some soap and water in there, and then one of us will wash her hair while we hold her through the bucket and all that.
Yep. And then what does the monitor it just monitors her heart rate and her oxygen level.
Yeah, which we don't really need, but we just still do it just to be on the safe side, because we know, like, if she wasn't on it, then she'll be good. Because when we take her out, we got, like, a little small little, what they call it?
It's like a portable pulse oximeter.
We don't even be bringing it with us, because we know, like, because as a parent, like, you need to know, like all the hospital stuff they got in there, like looking at her heart rate and oxygen. As a parent, like, we know her to, like, the best of their ability, to where, like, we'll know if, like, she's struggling with something.
We can just look at her.
We can just look at her and just know, like, if she needs help, or if she can't breathe, or this and that, as parents are supposed to do. So we know our baby. So,
but honestly, at night, I feel like any parent that has a kid that has a trach, that has just anything going on like that, they should keep their kid hooked up to the monitor, because you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, because they can pull it out when they're sleeping, when they're moving around, and when they pull it out, then, in your sleep, then it can go wrong. So we always keep it on her at night, but, like, during the day when we're up and all that, like, we're not too
worried.
Yeah.
We'll still have her hooked up, but I feel like it's honestly, we'll probably end up coming off of that, but we still keep her hooked up, because
Yeah. So there's nurses that come at night anyways to watch you because they say she need to be watched like through the whole night too.
Yeah.
But usually when the nurses come and we have to watch her, we'll stay up,
Yeah.
for most of the time. But most of the time, she does good. So one of us will like fall asleep, the other one will stay up, or
Sure.
but or maybe both of us will fall asleep. But like at the end of the day, that monitor's on, so we'll know like if something goes wrong or not. But we don't usually. One of us always stay up either way. So.
And it beeps so loud, and so it's like we just automatically jump up.
Yeah. We got cameras in the room too.
Yeah.
So where we can watch her, so we can look at her and look at her monitor. So we got 2 cameras set up.
Yes. And it says, is she going to be able to walk?
We don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah, so we can't tell y'all that right now because we don't know. So
hopefully with physical therapy, like I was saying, that's type of stuff that's what, like, you'll see. It's just really hard because people, they just assume stuff because they see other parents. They don't do the stuff that we're doing with their kids that have, those disabilities. And so I feel like they have all these questions because they're just so curious because I don't know. Yeah. I don't really know how to explain it. But
yeah, but it's like at the end of the day, like, God got the last answer to everything. So we'll know, like we don't know if she'll be able to walk or not, like when she's older, as a parent, the mindset, and we're always gonna, think positive and let God have the last answer. So we're not for sure. We don't for sure know if she's gonna be able to walk or not, but we're always gonna have faith in her, like we always have. We're always gonna be by her side and push her to do whatever she wants to do.
Yes. And then it says, so how does she sleep with her oxygen pump on? It's not hard, so the oxygen is connected to her trach, and it's not a tank, it's a concentrator that just is ongoing oxygen, and it's just hooked up 24 hours.
Yeah.
Will she attend school? Yes, she will attend school. Well, I'm not for sure how it will be yet, but
yeah, basically, like, a lot of the questions, like if she attends school, if she'll be able to walk, talk, things like that, we won't know until as she gets older. The older she gets, the more we'll know what she's going to be capable of doing or what she's not going to be capable of doing. You know what I mean? So it's really like some of the questions is like the question y'all got, some of the questions we can't even answer because we don't know for ourselves. But like I said, we're always going to have faith in her. We're going to think positive. And we're always going to say, like, we're never going to discompare her and be like, oh, she's not like one of you, this and that. No, she's a human being just like how we all are. She just has her own ways. That's the only difference.
Yeah. So when like people try to say she's different, or I don't think she's different. She's not different than anybody else, like her dad said. Someone said, do you guys ever get time alone?
Yeah, of course.
Yes,
we get a lot of
do.
alone time. And if you watch our vlogs, like, we get a lot of alone time. We go out and do a lot of stuff with the family. We just started vlogging too, so we always make sure we have time for each other. Always make sure I do some by myself. Like, I went out of town, I'll make sure she'll do whatever she want to do by herself.
Yeah.
So
like sometimes we gotta just take turns unless we have that, like, a nurse to watch her, because I feel like right now it's hard for like one of our brothers or sisters.
Go ahead, finish talking.
It's hard for one of our brothers and sisters to be like, oh, can you come watch her, because she's so young, and I feel like it would actually be a big responsibility for them to take over. And so at first I didn't really know how to take that in too, because I kind of felt like it was going to be hard with just me and Glory. But I have to understand that that's a lot for our siblings to be able to take in and be like, okay, I'm going to be able to learn how to do all this stuff that y'all know how to do. But y'all been at the hospital. We've been at the hospital with Honesty since she was born. And so.
Right. But one thing I'm going to tell y'all is the day she was born, and we knew like down the road what position she's gonna be in and what she might have to deal with. As parents, we knew what we were putting ourselves through, so we knew, boom, we knew we want her in our life. You want to keep her, this and that. So we knew like what we were putting ourselves in. So as parents, we were strong enough to say yes. We brought her on this earth. She's innocent. So we got to do what we got to do as parents. Even even if that wasn't the case, it doesn't matter. Just like we knew what we were putting ourselves through. So we said we knew it was going to be hard at times, but like I said, we knew what we were going to put ourselves through. So we're not just going to be like, oh, I give up because there's so much work, this and that. Like, nah, it don't work like that. I'm a man and she's a woman at the end of the day. So we got to do what we got to do as parents.
Yeah, so we love our daughter unconditionally. So, we'll do anything for our baby. This is the last question. It's what's her weight and height. I'm not for sure about her.
She gets big every day.
Her height or her weight, because she's been gaining a lot of weight. I'll just try to make a guess. I think she weighs like 30-something pounds.
Yeah.
No, not 30.
When she left the hospital, how much she weighed?
Like 20-something. She probably weighed like 20-something.
Yeah, we're not for sure.
I'm
sorry, y'all. I do not know how much she weighs because it's like we don't really got a scale here, and we don't got a little.
She'll have a doctor's appointment next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we could try to vlog that.
Yeah, whenever we figure it out when she goes, because she hasn't had an appointment for like a month or two now. She eats every day. She grows. Kids grow fast, especially kids, babies and all that. So she's growing every day. So I don't want to say weight. The next day is gonna be. Let's say I say she weighed like what, 20-some pounds. The next day she weighed 40. You know what I mean? We don't know. So
it has to be like at least under 30. I feel like.
Yeah.
But she is getting big.
Yeah.
So that's the end of the questions. Yes.
Thank y'all so much for the questions. And like I said, and if we didn't answer your questions, we hope we did. But if we didn't, I promise you will get your questions answered when we drop that vlog with the story of honesty, what went down. Like, you already know the giggle. So
yes, and I just want to read this one out loud. A girl, she said, not a question, just saying, be strong. Don't let the negative comments bring you down. Also, promote your YouTube channel more on TikTok and Instagram.
What's her name?
Her name is Dani Boo.
Thank you, Dana_Boo. I really appreciate that.
Yes. Thank you. He tells me this all the time.
Yeah, too. I always tell her everybody, y'all see me when she's on live on TikTok or whatever she's doing and all the negative. Y'all don't ever see me go on TikTok trying to act crazy, act tough. I'm gonna get on that with y'all. You feel me? Where y'all at? Link. Let's get. You feel me? Let's do this and that. No, I'm not with none of that. You feel me? I ain't gonna say I'm not with none of that. When it come down to it, you feel me? I can get down like that. But at the end of the day, it's you feel me? These are just people when you're doing when you get that type of fame on TikTok or on social media period, you're always gonna have negativity people going. And if you just go feed into that, that's what they want you to do. They want you to go feed into that all that bull crap, so then just so then you can go down when you're trying to put yourself up here. The people that's gonna be negativity, they're gonna be down here. We're gonna be up here. And if we feed into that, we're gonna go down where they're at. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta keep going step by step and do what we gotta do.
Right, because for a minute I was bringing myself a little down. I was coming back at some of the comments. Now I know to not keep entertaining those rude comments and keep going back and forth with them, because it's just bringing me more down and making me more in my feelings. So I move forward from that. Yeah.
But anyways, thank y'all so much for watching this vlog. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope we answered a lot of your questions. Like I said, if we didn't, I promise you guys we will answer every single question. Just gonna go step by step. We just started this YouTube stuff.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Subscribe. Get it to 1,000 subscribers.
Please.
And
share with your friends. Comment. All that. You can even let us know what you guys want to see. Because we haven't really been getting much comments, but I feel like we're gonna get there. We just gotta keep promoting ourselves.
Anyways, thank y'all so much. Hope you have a good day. Peace.
Thank you.